Hello, everybody. My name is, and this is,
Dr. Love, 342.
and this is, and Dr. Love 342. Welcome to Comic Nerdtasia podcast, a podcast that brings you comics, nerds, and Tasia, which is an inflammation of the spine. Nigel, ask me something. Riddle me this, Nigel. If we were radio broadcasters, and our name was Dr. Love and the Purr, what kind of radio broadcast would we do? What kind of music would we play?
Probably like a lot
Britney
of
Spears? Insane?
No.
Backstreet Boys?
No.
Justin Timberlake? REO Speedwagon? Drake?
Maybe?
Drake?
No Drake.
Hitler? Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch? We'd play non-stop Fidel Castro speeches for 3 hours straight.
Alright.
That's what we'd play.
That.
Non-stop. Just forever. It would start out like, welcome to Dr. Love and the Purr. Now let's get some with some wacky beats, and it's like,
Okay, hold on.
and then we just go back like, whoa, that was a sick track. All right, what are you gonna say about that, Dr. Love?
So we're gonna be shock jockeys then.
Yeah, pretty much the shock jockeys. Whoa, what's up, bitches? Wow.
I'd like to let everyone know I rolled a fucking D20, landed on a 4, therefore this podcast is probably gonna go down to shit.
All right, so yeah, the D20. Every single podcast we roll a D20 to find out how shitty the podcast is gonna be, and
It's a 4.
Welcome to Comic Nerdtasia, great podcast made by poor people. Anyway,
Great podcasts come with poor
now
responsibility.
this is a big question, and you have to answer this realistically.
Mhm.
And this is the question that gets asked around a lot. If you could have any Pokemon in the entire world, and it's like you only get one.
This
You only get one, and everyone gets one. Everybody gets one. Realistically, what would be the one you would choose? And it has to be realistic, because you can choose whatever the fuck you feel like,
Yeah.
but I would want Cyndaquil, but the fire on its back never goes out, and it would probably burn my house down. I would want Groudon, but it's massive. Where would I keep it?
And it's also lava.
Yeah, so you have to people always say it's like, what Pokemon would you want? It's like, I want Rayquaza, and it's like, where the fuck would you put it? How would you contain that thing?
Okay, hold on. You're talking about essentially a 10-foot long, maybe I think 11-foot.
Yes.
I forget exactly how big it is.
African?
What? Flying fucking. Flying fucking green snake.
I take the snake. I hang him up like a Jesus Christ. He never come back again. Oh God, we're being arrested. You want to know mine?
Yes.
Go ahead. I don't know. I've always been really conflicted because my Pokemon, my favorite Pokemon are usually dangerous, but they're usually cute. So they're cute and dangerous. I mean, I would have least threatening wise, I'd probably have a Bulbasaur.
Yeah.
Because I do like Bulbasaur, and he could get shit for you. You're like, Bulbasaur, I can't reach the fucking urn that my dad's in. Can you use Vine Whip and get it?
Yeah.
And he'd whip it, and ashes would go everywhere.
Like-
No, but I'd also like Quagsire. Quagsire is cool, but I also like Crawfish. Corfish!
Corfish.
Corfish. I love
Yeah.
Corfish. I think he's so cute. Crawdon's terrifying.
Fucking Crawdon.
Nothing is cute when it evolves, except for maybe Raichu.
Yeah, right, like the Pichu line.
The Pikachu's do, but I can't think of anything that really stays cute after it evolves. There's people out there. They do shit all the time. We have Chinese people living downstairs, and I woke up one day at 1 o'clock because I sleep in really late because I fucking pay my bills. I pay my taxes. Fuck off.
Yeah.
I woke up and I heard music playing from downstairs, and I was like, I wonder what's going on, and I heard singing, but I heard singing coming from a really shitty microphone. I opened the thing. The guy's singing karaoke. The guy has a karaoke machine in his house. This guy's like a 40-year-old Asian man, and he's singing Crocodile Rock would rest, and he's he's like la 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 la, and he's singing Crocodile Rock. He's singing Elton John. He sang the Eagles. He sang the Beach Boys, and he's this 40-year-old Asian guy living with his wife and 2 kids. And I'm like, why do you have a karaoke machine? And it was loud. I thought someone was gonna come and tell him to stop, but no one did. Because he's the only person there. It's only us and he up here and him down there. sap Mr. Jap.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen that?
No, I haven't.
I'll get into that because that was racist. But I'm gonna say your Pokemon. Go ahead, pick one.
I like Growlithe.
Growlithe is one I would like because I do like Growlithe. You know, Arcanine was supposed to be a legendary.
Yeah. Yeah, but then he got like a pre-evolution.
I do like Growlithe. Growlithe is very, very cute. He's a little cute puppy dog. Yes. Does he burn to the touch though?
I assume he's like every other dog where like you're able to pet him.
Yeah.
I think
he's cute. How does it work in the show? Do they ever fuck around? Because I would also like a Haunter or like a Gengar, but I feel like they'd be very malicious. Because like I feel like owning him would take time to be like, stop fucking haunting me in my dreams. You know what I mean? Because that's what they do. Like, they like fucking steal people's shadows and haunt their dreams and like fuck with them. So they are very malicious. You're a sap, Mr. Jep.
Like let's set some outliers first. Like the ones that like.
No legendaries.
No legendaries.
No legendaries that are like, you can have like, I guess like Jirachi.
Like
you can't have anything that's like that won't fit in a house.
Yeah, nothing too big.
Nothing that can cause harm to you or your house unintentionally. Mm-hmm. So nothing like Typhlosion or Tyranitar, which causes sandstorms every single time it takes a step, or like Wobbuffet, I guess. Mm-hmm. No, I guess you could have a Wobbuffet, but if you hit it, it'll hit you back. You nothing like a
Cacnea.
Cacnea. You can't have Cacnea because it'll hurt you.
Like let's set some like outliers first. Like obviously no legendaries.
No legendaries.
Nothing that like no Grimers, no Mucks.
And they will make a mess.
Well, they're also
poisoned. Oh yeah, the poison. No coughings.
Yeah, no coughings.
Or
like nothing that
wheezing.
Wheezing. Yeah, like nothing.
Coffee.
Nothing that can like cause you like obviously.
No Blastoise. I guess you gotta have Blastoise. You can keep them outside.
No, like.
He would break right through my fucking floor though.
There's like those.
He would end up in China Man's house.
There are those that you can't obviously like, or it's just like a bad idea to have.
Yeah.
Because of the fact that you're an idiot with unlimited power essentially.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, you can't have like gods. You can't have like Arceus. You need to have like something. No Mew, no Mewtwo. It needs to be something kind of like a Drowsy, like something simple, like a fucking Pidgey.
Like
Pidgey would be cool.
Yeah.
I like birds. I am a huge avian fan. I really do like birds, and that's something I guess not a lot of people know about me. I have like almost like a JonTron affinity with birds. Hooter's cool. Is his name Hooter? He's like the little owl, the one from Silver. Who's it? Hoot? Hoot? Yeah. I also like. What's the one that has like? It's like Zigzagoon, but it's not. It's like the silver one that has like the little brown markings. It looks like a really cute ferret. Furret, yeah. And then there's the other one that like stands on its tail. Sentret and Furret.
Sentret, and that evolves into Furret.
Do they? They evolve into each other? There's the pug.
No. Sentret. Yeah.
Do you know the Rattata cheat? Where you give him like there's like it can beat any enemy. Rattata is invincible, even if it's a level 1. It's invincible. If you take a level 1 Rattata and you put it up a level 100 creature, it can kill it. And this is how. There's an item that you can give Pokemon, and when you give it to them, they
it essentially breaks the game.
No.
Almost.
No, if they get hit, they won't go unconscious. They'll always have 1% left. Like if you hit it, it'll always have 1% health left. So like even if you do like 100,000 damage to it, it will stop it from dying. It'll have like 1 health and it'll be like still alive. Rattata can learn a move. I think it's called like Endeavor. And if you hit it, it can put the same damage back at you. So since it's a level 1 and you're a level 100, you're doing crazy amounts of damage to it. Once it does Endeavor to it, it'll just kill it. And if it doesn't kill it, you can just use Quick Attack and finish it. Because Quick Attack will always go first. Mm-hmm. And then your Rattata gets like a fuck ton of experience points because it just took down a level 100 and it's a level 1 and it's fucking
it'll
like
go up to like level like 30.
Yeah, it's like invincible. They're crazy.
No, but like there are those outliers of
no power hungry.
Like you can't
have something that can like destroy the fucking world.
Yeah, that could destroy the world.
I would like a Bulbasaur. I think the Bulbasaurs are very cute. Squirrels are also pretty cute, but I don't know how I would contain them.
Can you evolve them though? Yeah. All right.
Yeah, you can if you want to.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, just like, in general. I mean, like, if I wanted a Bulbasaur, then I want a Bulbasaur. But you can be like, I want a Venusaur, and then you have the Venusaur. You know, like, just in general, if you could have any of them. Psyduck. Psyduck. You're totally a Psyduck guy. I know you are.
No.
Golduck?
No.
Fuck Duck? Bitch Duck? Misty? Dugong? Dugong? Goldeen? You're a fucking Magikarp guy to the end. Don't lie to me.
No, like honestly, I'm caught up between between Bulbasaur,
Bulba.
Turtwig, the Bulbasaur line, Turtwig
Bulba,
line,
bitch!
the Bulbasaur line, the Turtwig line, Growlithe line.
Growlithe there's 2.
Yeah, still it's
Quagsire would be cool to have though.
Quagsire. I feel as though like if you look at like the
You have to keep them wet. You'd have to keep them maintained, but like most of those things use mucus to like stay dry or stay wet. But like they're just dumb. They just sit there with their mouth open. That's how they catch food.
Yeah.
And the thing just go in.
Yeah, I think
it's weird because like in the Pokemon on the Pokedex they do talk about how they hunt each other. So that means Pokemon eat other Pokemon, but you don't think about that.
Yeah, like Chris and I, we actually happened to talk about it
in the Pokemon theory.
Yeah, well, just in general, like where like oh, you know, what do we physically see like them eating meat
in Pokemon.
Yeah,
it's so fucky too, because in the American translation they'll be eating like fucking
rice,
and they'll be like, "What good hot dog."
Or
they'll actually say that in the fucking translation. They're like, "This hot dog is delicious," and it's a fucking what do they call it? There's a word for it, like
sushi or
iniguri or something. It's like there's a word for it. It's like little triangles.
Yeah, like the rice package on that thing.
And like the people will be like, "Wow, this burger's great," and it's like, "No, what the fuck?" Like, they do dream of a Magikarp too. They dream about a flayed Magikarp.
Yeah, like Chris brought up the point. Oh, you know, it's probably like it's probably like what we do here.
Hitmonlee would be cool.
Yeah, for like the longest while.
Know what?
Tyro?
Dragonite. I always want a fucking Dragonite.
Oh,
they're so cute, and they have a little mailman Dragonite. He fucking delivers mail.
That actually.
Little mail fucking Dragonite.
You reminded me. Someone pointed this out online, where it was like.
I had a shiny Dragonite card when I was little. It was my favorite thing ever. I killed a man for it. I was 5 years old. I stabbed him in the jugular. Go ahead.
No, like someone pointed this out online, where it's like Dragonites can fly at X thousand speed or X thousand miles per hour. In the first movie, you see Jesse stopping it with a fucking frying pan.
Yeah.
It's like how the hell are you stopping it?
It would literally blow Jessie to pieces.
Yes.
Jessie would fucking atomize.
Yeah.
When Dragonite hit her.
Yeah, like there's that.
Was it the mailman? She hit him with the frying pan? Was the mailman Dragonite?
It was in the first movie.
He's a little mailman.
Yeah, it was in the first movie.
Bag of letters.
No, but then
like Mystery Dungeon.
Then like there's also like
Alakazam.
Again, someone else
it's like 5,000 IQ, 50,000 IQ.
It's 5,000 IQ and I think growing.
Yeah, they're something
creepy.
Like that.
It's but like someone else pointed out that online. It's like
Shuckle.
Ash is that fucking overpowered
Shuckle is the
thing.
best fucking Pokemon ever.
No, but like someone else pointed out that like Ash is super fucking strong because if you look at he's holding up Larvitar, which
Larvitar weighs a fuck ton.
A couple of 100 pounds.
Yeah.
And he's holding it like how.
It's also hilarious. People are always like, Charizard's only 5. What is he, like 5'6"?
Yeah,
he's not that tall.
People are
always like Charizards are like they always look so tall in the show. It's like fucking Ash is 10. He's small.
You're
when I was 10, I was like fucking 5'4". Like I was maybe 4'5". I'm 5'11" now. Yeah, but like you were small.
Yeah, you're small. You like obviously when.
Anyway, but to get off the topic of Pokemon, because I do want to talk about your sat, Mr. Jap. Jap is a racial term for Japanese man. In the 1940s, propaganda, World War II propaganda was very popular. Walt Disney, Dr. Seuss were making anti-Nazi propaganda. But Superman flew to Japan and beat up the Japanese people. There was like fucking stuff of this. There's a Popeye cartoon. It's banned, so you can find it on YouTube. It's called You're a Sat, Mr. Jap. And Popeye sails up to these Japanese people who have like, big fucking teeth, huge glasses, very slant eyes, and they're like, "Oh, my Popeye, Popeye," and they like give him a peace treaty. And he's like, oh, I'm a peace-loving guy myself. And he like, starts to sign it.
Yeah.
And they fucking hit him with hammers, and like they just fuck with him. And then he ends up beating them all up. Hirohito or Tojo fucking drinks gasoline and eats firecrackers and kills himself at the end of the cartoon because Popeye beat all of his Japanese people. It's so fucked up. Back then, propaganda was so funny because they just didn't fucking care.
Yeah.
They knew they were being racist. They knew they were being douchebags. They just didn't fucking care.
Yeah. Nowadays, it's shit. We can't do that.
I mean, some people are like that. Fucking Trey Parker and Matt Stone will still make Osama bin Laden shoot himself.
Well, then again, it's South Park. It's like with that show, I think we've like culture.
South Park, Family Guy, Simpsons sometimes is a little controversial.
Occasionally Simpsons, but it's like mostly like Family Guy, American Dad, and
Ollie North. They fucking joked about Ollie North.
Yeah.
Fucking Ollie North, the Contra guy.
And South Park,
South Park is always fucking doing stuff.
Yeah, I think we as a culture, like America. I think Americans have just accepted the fact that
South Park,
those shows are like pushing the edges, but they're still funny and they do still pay respects to a certain extent.
Yeah, I mean they poke fun, but the sooner people realize that it's a joke, the better. Because people get so like I'm not saying you're not allowed to be offended. I'm not saying free speech should be detained, but like
at the same time,
when I think comedy is interesting. If you can take something like 9/11, nobody thinks 9/11's funny. Nobody thinks 9/11 should have happened.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure there are people who do, but like the majority do not. If you can take something like 9/11 and make people laugh at 9/11 or the Holocaust, that is amazing comedy.
Yeah,
but like, because you're taking something like that people find uncomfortable and making it funny. Like, people are always like, oh, like, live fast and die young. And I am like, I'll smoke a cigarette. Like, fuck longevity. I want to die by the time I'm 25. And I'm joking. I'm being satirical.
Yeah.
And people are like, don't say that. That's not funny.
Yeah,
and it's like, no, Nigel. Now pretend you're one of these people, and you say like, that's not funny. Oh. It's like, I'm gonna die someday. Everyone, like, I'm gonna fucking smoke this cigarette. I'm gonna fucking die. And people are like, that's not funny. And it's like,
not trying to be funny.
I am trying to be funny, but it's like, Nigel, I'm gonna let you know on something. Did you know that 100% of people who live will die? It's like, how is it not funny? I don't get it. I never understood like how, like, because I mean I've been making controversial jokes my whole life. I have always made really, really offensive humor to the point where people are always like, you're a fucking asshole, like you're a douchebag. And like, it's funny though, because like when I meet people, I usually let it go right away. I'm usually like, fucking what did Hitler say to the fucking Jew? I always say that kind of stuff, and people are like, and people will laugh. A lot of people do laugh. A lot of people do find it funny. And but you can really weed people out, cause like I know people who are like, when I first met you, you were a fucking asshole, but you're pretty funny, and I know you're a good person, and I know you don't mean what you say, cause like I never understood like people are like make a rape joke and people are like, rape's not funny. Nobody thinks rape is funny. Nobody's okay with rape, and like people say like, oh, it just makes it like easy, like it makes it like less. Like it makes it less like, I'm trying to think of it. Not a big deal. Yeah. Like talking about rape, making jokes out of it makes it seem like it's not a big deal. But you know what else it does? It also opens up the conversation. It opens up the conversation to rape. Yeah. Because you know what? If someone made a joke, if someone was like, and some people like, some jokes are very like go way too far and they seem not joke worthy. And like if someone was like, my fucking dad just like fucking like, I was at my house the other day, my dad just fucking grabbed my ass, and it's like, clearly it's a joke, it's like, he just fucking grabbed my ass. It's like, of course he didn't, but people are like, rape's not funny, and like that's never gonna be funny. No. But it's also like, of course it's not funny. That's not funny. Like, but like when the person's like, oh yeah, dude, like totally, then it's like, okay, you're fucking weird. Like that was a joke. You can weed those people out. Yeah. When if you make a really hard rape joke, like I just want to fucking bend over and rape her, and people are like, yeah, you're right, and it's like, okay, I don't want to talk to you. Yeah, then people are like, people are like, that's fucking weird. You know what? And a lot of people say like, Trey Parker and Matt Stone have said either it's all on the table or none of it's on the table. Yeah, like because I know people who are like, God, I wish that person would just fucking drop dead. And the minute I make like a fucking like Pearl Harbor joke, they're like, that's not funny. But it's like, you can't fucking justify the fact that you wish someone would die, and then tell me that my Pearl Harbor joke is wrong because people died. And like I know people who are like make AIDS jokes, but then like the minute you talk about cancer, it's like That's not funny.
Bro.
My dad died of cancer, and it's like people die of AIDS. Like it's bizarre. Like people, I don't like when people fucking go as far to be like picking, choosing what's funny and what's not. Like humor people don't understand. Like people are like humor is funny. It makes people laugh.
It's
all throughout history, humor has been a very dark thing.
Yes.
Like when the race riots were happening, jokes were like how many policemen does it take to change a light bulb? 0. They just beat the room for being black.
Yeah.
That was a joke, and people found it funny.
Yeah.
And like today, people can still find it funny. And like it's weird because like whenever I make like a racial joke, and you know Chris Pierre.
Yeah.
My friends and people are like, you're racist. You're such a racist. And it's like if I make racial jokes, that doesn't make me racist. I'm racist if I hate races, and I actually hate them. Like, my group of friends back home, Pakistani, Mahad, black guy, Chris,
whatever.
Me, a Native American, Japanese, Italian. You were white. Gloria was Spanish. I knew my entire group was diverse. They were a diverse group of people. I'm also half Jewish, half Catholic, and I would be like, fucking Hitler walks up to a guy looking through an ashtray. He's like, "Are you looking for someone?" Like, oh, and it's like a fucking Jew joke, and people are like, "That's not funny." The only people who have ever come up to me and been like, "That's racist. Stop. We're white people." I've never had a black guy come up to me and be like, "Stop. That's racist." I've never had anybody.
No.
I've only had white people come up to me and be like, "That's racist. Like, stop that." And like, it's weird because like, I literally feel like it's at the point where people are like, because I've literally had like Chris be like, "It's fine. Like I'm okay with that," and they're like, "No, he's oppressing you." And it's like these white people are like, "You can't fight your own battles. I'll do it for you, even if there's no battle to be fought." I feel like it's weird. It's like when gay people fight for rights, and then white people try to like be like up in people's face about gay rights. It's almost like, to me, it's almost like these people are too frail. They can't fight for their rights. They need me to do it. And like, I was a straight kid in GSA. I was the only straight kid there. And I know what? I never put myself above any of the other people. I never was like, I'm straight. I never said that. I was never like, I'm the only straight guy in the room. And that gave me more power because I was the one straight guy. I wasn't the ambassador for straight people. I was just a person who believed in the cause. You know, like I picketed for gay rights in I did it for gay rights. I wasn't against it in Washington, and I was straight. You know, and people come up to you and they're like, "Hey," and they flirt with you because they assume the majority of people there are gay. And like, I'm like, no, like I'm not. I'm straight. And that's the only time I ever said it. And you know what the gay people did? That's cool. And walked away. You know, like, nobody was like, "He's straight, he's one of us." You know, like, nobody fucking cares. Nobody cares. Nobody cares if you're the white guy standing up for black people. Nobody cares if you're the white guy if you're the Catholic guy standing up for Jewish people. Nobody cares. They can fight their own battles. And that's something I really honestly believe. And it's so bizarre. And have you realized that people are becoming so far left or right now? You know, like left side of the political spectrum, right side. Literally, okay, so I was on the internet the other day. Yeah. As I do. I was strolling the interwebs. And this is going to be a very political for a comic Nerdtasia.
For like the first like 20 minutes.
For the first 20 minutes. This is going to be like, "Dick, sports, poop!" But, so there's feminists, and these feminists always get a bad rep. Feminists on the internet get a bad rep, especially people on Tumblr. They get a really bad rep. I'm on Tumblr, and I never really experienced feminist people. And I've never gotten people knocking on my front doorstep. But I do know there are feminists out there, and my girlfriend was one of them for a while, and I made her understand this. People are gonna, I don't care if you don't like me, I don't care if you think like, "Oh, you're against feminism." I'm not a feminist. I'm not. I believe in equality, but I'm not a feminist. Because a lot of feminists are like, if you believe in equality, you're a feminist. And it's like, I can be one thing, but not the other. Like, if you take paid vacations, are you a Nazi? Because that's what Nazis did. Nazis made that a thing. Yeah. Nazis made maternal leave, paid vacation, and lunchroom breaks during work. That was all Nazi Germany. Yeah. So you're not a Nazi if you do those things, you know? But, feminists, I know feminists, and my girlfriend did say stuff like this for a while, like, in comic books. A lot of times in comic books and movies, it's like, these women are dressed in slutty clothes. And it's so weird because feminists, some of them, and they do bounce off each other sometimes. I feel like it's very warring factions, like communism sometimes. There's the anti-communists who are socialists, and then there's the Stalinist communists who are hardcore assholes. Yeah. But I feel like, wow, we're going to get banned in Russia now. Bye bye, China.
Like Russia, China. Like
Chinese guys listening. The minute it's like fuck communism, it's like bloop. Page not fine. 404. But Ho Chi Minh's like nota. No, that's Japan. But I know feminists who are like slut shaming is wrong. You shouldn't be like, oh, you're dressed in slutty clothes, you're a slut. That's something a lot of feminists say you shouldn't do. But there are also a lot of feminists who are like, if you dress in like slutty clothes, then like cover up. You know, like, and they mean it in comic book. Like in comic books and movies, people are always like, Power Girl is her outfit's too revealing. She needs to cover up.
Wait.
She's the one with the huge tits. She's pretty much Superman, just woman
with big tits.
Yeah, and people are like, she's too like, she's a sex symbol. People are making her a sex symbol.
Okay, hold on. I don't know if you know this, but her tits,
yes,
like, or her boobs,
her breasts,
yeah,
kept getting like, bigger because the people kept denying her.
Yeah,
the comic book writers made her, and they were like, no, and they kept making her tits bigger until they said yes. It's literally her character, how they made her.
Like that, and also like I think it was like the dude was like, they're not paying attention to my work. Let's make her tits bigger.
Yeah, because the guy was pretty much just making Supergirl again, and people were like, fucking, we don't need no Supergirl.
Yeah.
But she's just an instance. There are other people who are like, Wonder Woman's too scantily dressed, and Harley Quinn's tits are too big, and blah blah. And it's weird because these people are saying these characters are sexual icons. Like, people are seeing them and sexualizing them. Like, people look at Power Girls, and the only reason they read Power Girl comics are for her tits.
Yeah.
Which is not true. I mean, for some people, I'm sure it is. But I love Power Girl and Wonder Woman and all those people because they fucking kick ass, and they punch Ares in the fucking dick. That's why I like them. But the thing is, these feminists are becoming so far left that they're right now. Because you know what's funny? These girls are saying they're too revealing, cover up. You know what the fucking 50s patriarchy were saying? You're too slutty.
You're too sexy.
Cover up, whore. Look at you. I can see your fucking ankles. Cover up. Fucking women, feminists in the 50s would walk around with their tits out and be like, fuck you. Like, nudity empowers some people, and it makes them feel stronger. But these feminists are like, you can't cover up these sexual icons. Cover up these sexualized people. But it's like fucking, if I had Superman's powers, fuck yeah, I'd wear my underpants on the outside. What the fuck's gonna stop me? I'm gonna wear a fucking butt plug, and I'm gonna fucking shoot my butt plug like a bullet through Lex Luthor's head, and no one's gonna stop me.
Okay.
Because I have super ass muscles.
Hold on. Let's be honest here. If you could deflect bullets off your skin.
Oh yeah. His eyeballs.
His eyeballs.
Did he get shot in the eyes? And the fucking Power Girl and Supergirl are the same.
Yeah.
I think they're Kryptonians. Yeah. I mean, Supergirl definitely is, but I think Power Girl is too. Yeah. But like, these people are saying like, oh, they're sex icons. Like Lara Croft is a sex icon. I can see her fucking you know how she wears like the short shorts with like her just a little bit of ankle. People are like, cover that up. That's too like the new Lara Croft is better because her whole body's covered up. And it's like, that's what the patriarchy was saying in the 50s.
Yeah.
Where they were like, cover up your body. Like look at you.
Like okay, hold on. The new Lara Croft is like,
I don't like her.
20.
I think it's a prequel. But the new Lara Croft, like she's very like naive.
Yeah.
The new Lara Croft, the older one was really fucking cool. She was like collecting treasures and blowing shit up and being like, fuck you.
She was female James Bond.
She was female Nathan Drake is what I was gonna say, but Nathan Drake came after. But now she's naive and small and young, and I feel like they like her because she's naive, and she doesn't like, she's just like, she's learning, she's gaining the ropes, you know, like, which is cool. I always like them. I always like how they start these characters off, like the Handsome Jack. They did Handsome Jack that too, where they made the prequel where they showed his story, you know, like. But don't tell these people that they're sexualizing these people. It's because you don't know what people want sexually.
Yeah.
You know, if people followed standards, then it would just be fucking standards all the time.
Yeah.
You know, power. Because like, what if someone's like, I don't like skinny girls, I like fat girls, and then they were like, well, Power Girl's not attractive to me now, and then it's like, well, fuck you, and it's like no, because like I've dated a lot of feminists in my time period. I mean, my girlfriend now considers herself a feminist. The last one I dated was feminist. The one we went to Katsu with was feminist. I dated a lot of feminists, and I feel like they're the people I butt heads with the most, because
they're so fucking close-minded. They don't realize.
Not all. We're gonna say not all feminists are close-minded. Not All feminists are fucking certain ways, but there are feminists that are like, I'm the ball-breaking, man-hating feminist, and it's like, that's exactly what feminists, you're regressing the progress then. Because feminism is trying to be equal.
Yes.
Which I'm going to say right now, I believe in a communist society. Marxist communist, Leninist communist, not Stalinist. I believe in a society, and a lot of people give me really awful looks at this. I believe in a society where things could be equal.
Yes.
Where everyone gets everything equally. Where people are equal.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Like, everything is perfect. Nobody lies to each other. Nobody's manipulating each other. Everyone's doing things fairly. But you know what? That will never fucking exist. It will never happen. And that's why communism is such a sad reality, because it will never happen. Nobody. There's never going to be a world where we're all equal. Never. No. Because you know what? If I was on the same page with everybody, and nobody lied, and the world was peace, because everyone's like, world peace. I want world peace. You know what happens if there's world peace and everybody gets along? One guy is going to be like, you can lie to people, you can manipulate people, and he's going to take advantage of everybody. And he's going to fucking be like, I'm dictator of the world now. And people are going to be like, well, that's not nice. Boom!
Yeah.
Now I am. And everyone's going to be like, oh shit. Like, that's scary. And then they're all going to fucking worship him. Yeah. Because he's a power-hungry megalomaniac monster. And people won't know how to deal with it. I mean, like, not now. If world peace happened now and someone was like, I'm going to be dictator, that would be overturned. But if after decades of world peace, somebody was just like, fuck that. That's what happened. The perfect example is fucking Lobo from the comic books, because his world was the most peaceful world on out of all the worlds. His home world was peaceful. Then Lobo was born, and people were like, he's different. And then he extinct. He made his entire race extinct.
Yeah.
Just because he could, and they didn't know how to stop him, because he was just like, I'm gonna kill everybody, and they're gonna be like, why? And then he just fucking did it, and then like nobody stopped him because nobody knew how. That's exactly what would happen in a peaceful world. Yeah. But like, you know what you can do? You can look at the black guy and be like, he's not black to me. He's a human being. It's so bizarre because like people are like, oh yeah, this is my black friend, and it's like, no, he's your friend. Yeah. He's your human friend. Yeah, so, don't just be like, he's my black friend. You know, like
he's the token black guy of the group.
Yeah, don't make him a fucking stereotype of token black guy. I mean, like, in the podcast, I might say Chris Pierre is black because people might not know that. Yeah, I might put him out there. Yeah, but if I'm introducing Chris to a group of people who can see him and be like, "This is my friend Chris. He's my black friend," then people are like, "I can see that. I know that." The thing is, treat people like fucking human beings. Yeah. I never fucking understood that. Why people are just like, exactly. I only like him because he's fucking white guilt. I only like him because he's black, and I feel guilty for all the things I've ever done to his race. No, treat him like a human being. He's here. Your ancestors don't have shit to do with what you're doing right now. Yeah, exactly. Guys, listen. You want to know who Nortapurr's ancestors are? They were fucking Southern, fought in the Civil War. Guess which side? They owned slaves. Those were my ancestors. Today, I don't fucking hold that guilt. I don't hold that shame because I am not responsible for what those fuckheads did. Like, you know, 20, like my fucking 50, I'm not kidding. There are fucking things where I found out my ancestors, my great ancestors, fought in the Civil War and they fought for slavery. They were the fucking
bigots.
I was gonna say bigots, but I'm drawing a blank here. There's
the first thing that came into my mind.
There was, what were they called though? They were Confederates. Yeah. They were the Confederacy. And you know what's funny? I talked about that once. I went into a place and I was like, I'm from the South. Like, I'm from Georgia. That's where I'm from. Yeah. Button Gwinnett, all the fucking way. Representative of Georgia, fucking Revolutionary War. Button Gwinnett was the fucking boss-ass bitch. She was the fucking second signer of the Declaration of Independence. But, this kid was like, oh, I don't like Confederates. And I was like, what the fuck does that have to do with me? Like, bitch. Yeah. What? If I was alive back then and I had the mind I was now, I'd be a fucking Minuteman in a minute. I would in a minute. I would help people within a minute's notice. That's what the Minutemen were. I would fucking be helping people. I'd be fucking railroading people. I would not fucking keep slaves. If people today went back time, they would not be their ancestors. They'd be like, hey, this shit's stupid and childish. Who's with me? Like everyone would be like, yes, this is fucking dumb. That's what people would do.
Yeah, no, like realistically, if I went back way back when to like when slavery was still commonplace, I'd like I'm going to get shit for this, but I'd own slaves.
You'd kill people.
No, like I'd big.
I'd fucking buy slaves, and I'd be like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I would do.
That's what I would
do.
I'd
buy a slave, and he'd be like, what do you want me to do? And I'd be like, fucking go. Leave. Yeah, go to Canada. Like, I'll fucking drive you there, my fucking horse and buggy. Spares! Get the buggy.
Yeah, no, like
the thing is, though, people fail to realize that slaves were brought to America by black people.
Oh yeah, by black people.
The whole thing is full circle. Like, yeah, it's and if you trace all of America's roots back to like all people, all the way back, they were Aborigines, and they were all from the continent of Africa.
Yeah,
like,
because that's the Horn of Life.
Yeah, that's where they all from.
Yeah,
but like it's funny because like people are like, I go up to people and I'm like what are you? And like, you know, when people ask me like what are you, I would be like, I'm an Italian, Japanese American, Native American. Yeah, I hate people who are like, I'm an American. And it's like, Americans don't exist. They're not. That's a colloquial term.
Yeah, that's not a distinct race.
Because if I walk down the street this way, there's a bunch of Indians. If I walk the way that way, there's a bunch of black people. If I go straight, there's a bunch of Asians. Like, we are no longer. We are a melting pot.
We have no distinct race.
Yeah, there is no race. There's just like people.
Yeah,
bunch of people.
Dude,
but
we're quilts.
But you want to know what's true? I like the melting pot. Yeah, that was a term that was made like a long time ago. Yeah, the melting pot, because all these people come here and then become one. They're all Americans. Yeah, because it's like it's fucked up. Because it's like people who are like these Mexicans like come here. They're not Americans, and it's like, oh yeah, are they standing on American soil? They're Americans then. Yeah, they're standing on America. They're Americans. You know who Americans were? And this really fucking bugs me because people were always like, I'm a real American. I believe in the fucking
Constitution
government. And it's like, Americans were, dude. Americans were
English.
We were pot smoking people who walked around nude and hired hookers from France. Those were your founding fathers. Ben Franklin smoked pot, walked around in the nude, and fucked hookers almost all day long. He got drunk 8 o'clock in the morning till 3 o'clock in the afternoon. He was late to signings all the fucking time. Thomas Jefferson did drugs, fucked his slaves. James Madison fucked his slaves. James Madison called Thomas Jefferson a hermaphrodite in the fucking newspaper. These were our founding fathers. They were rebels, they were rabble-rousers, they were riffraff, and they were troublemakers. They were misfits. And that's who Americans are. Every American has a little piece of rebellion stuffed in them. And you know what? That's true. Whenever something doesn't go our way, America gets pissed. We scream about it because that's who Americans are. Americans are like, that's what our country was founded on.
Yeah, that's
people,
in our blood.
Our founding fathers that we look up to so dear in our hearts were people who are like, fuck bitches, let's smoke this hemp, let's fucking bang French prostitutes that we hire and have shipped overseas like cargo.
Yeah.
We'll walk around nude and fucking wear nothing but our fucking hats, and let's learn something from Native Americans and fucking shoot the British. Because you know what? Fuck King George. I take King George's taxes, wipe my ass with them. Those were our founding fathers. They literally had that mentality where they were almost like childish. When George Washington was crossing the Delaware, Ford, his name is Knox. It was his second in command, who was like 500 pounds overweight. Went up to Jefferson, and he couldn't cross the Delaware because he was too fat. The bridge wouldn't, the boat wouldn't go.
Yeah.
The trader, Benedict, went up to Knox and said, "Can't cross the bridge because you're too fucking fat." Made fun of Knox. Knox went to Washington and said, "Benedict's making fun of me." And Washington was like, I'm leading a war. I don't have time for this. That was literally like the fucking thing that happened. He was like, I do not have fucking time for this shit.
Like honestly, like I'm trying not to cartoonishly characterize like a founding father.
Go ahead, they're silly people.
But like I
they wore fucking powdered wigs.
Yeah, no, I can imagine just like George Washington is like taking a step on the boat, is like stops, turns full body, still into that position,
full 180 degrees,
full 180 degrees, still on like 1 foot, like turning to Knox.
His head just
it's like no, turning to Knox is like, points at his face. It goes, "Does it look like I have time for this shit?"
Knox, you are pretty fucking fat. And he just turns around. And Knox is like,
he's like, Knox, buddy, you could lose a few pounds.
Fat as fuck. Have you seen all the memes of like George Washington? It's like actual like paintings of him, and it's like all of his wife, and he's like, not now. And she's like pointing at him. She's like, I want more kids, and he's like, you can't have any more fucking kids. And it's so funny. It's like real paintings, and Jefferson. Like, he always has like really funny faces in the paintings. Yeah. It's hilarious. Anyway, we've been talking about politics for 40 minutes.
Yeah,
let's get back into stupid shit. But I really do believe America's full of riffraff idiots. And you know what? If you don't like immigrants, you know what would happen if we got rid of all the immigrants? 10% of all the food production disappears.
Yes.
And that's a fact, because those people pretty much run all the Wawas, all the 7-Elevens, all the fucking McDonald's, all the Wendy's. They do work on farms. Yeah. 70, like I'm not kidding, like 10% of food would just disappear, and our economy would suffer greatly.
Oh yeah.
Like these people who you hate so damn much are very valuable to us. And it's funny because I've worked with countless immigrants, and I don't know if they were illegal or not. I've worked with people who flat out did not know English at all, did not know a lick of English. And you know what? These people work harder than probably anyone else I've ever seen in my entire life. These people always stay late when everyone else goes out to the bar at the end of the night to go drink. Mm-hmm. These people are there overnight, mopping the floors, doing extra work. And it's fucked up because people always give them such a hard time. They always give them such a hard time. And it's like, speak fucking English! And you know what? Like, it's like, just fucking give them a break, dude. Like, give them a break. I'll admit it. Sometimes I go into stores and, like, I'll ask for something and they don't know what I'm talking about, and they leave and they get someone who speaks English. And, like, I'll leave and I'll be like, why I don't mind that person works there, but why would you have that person work the front?
Yeah, like,
where people they can't understand people. Yeah, I would understand having someone up front who would speak the language of,
or at least understand the language enough to know what the hell the customer
what I'm asking for, what I want. Because I'm not kidding. This is a real transaction I had a few days ago. I went to a burrito place. Can't remember the name of it. Walked in and I asked for a job application. I walk in. There's this Latino woman. Mm-hmm. Didn't catch her name. I walk in and I say, can I have a job application, please? She reaches for a bowl and she says, what size? But she says it like really thick accent. I'm not going to be fucking racist. I'm not going to do like a fucking Looney Tunes caricature. But she's like, what size? And I'm like, a job application. And she was like, you want beans with that? And I said, no, people think I'm joking. This really happened. And I said, I'm looking for an application for a job. And the woman just walked away. Didn't say she was leaving, walked away, and then this white woman came out and was like, can I help you? And I was like, job application? And I was just like, I was so fucking confused at this point where I was like, what?
The lady I was just talking to apparently did not understand what the fuck you said.
Yeah, she had no idea. But like, I don't hold it against her. Yeah. I don't think if you come here, you should be obligated to speak the language.
It would help. It would help you greatly.
Yes, if it would help if you wanted to, do something that involves with other people. But if you come here and you're Chinese and you only speak Chinese and you want to fucking work from home and you're just fucking working from home and you don't have to interact with people on a daily basis, and the only things you know are how to order food and stuff, I don't fucking care. Yeah. Do whatever you want. You know that's what makes America so fucking fantastic, is at any moment I can experience someone whose culture is fucking completely different from mine. Completely different. Yeah. And like, there's all these people who hate these people, and you know what? I'm a liberal. I'm a liberal person. I believe in Bernie. I feel the burn. Mm-hmm. I know people who are Republicans who start shit with Democrats constantly. Yeah. There's a guy tried to start shit with me, Republican, because I unfollowed them on Facebook because I'm tired of seeing them. And if you don't know what that is, that's pretty much unfriending someone without unfriending them. But these people will post these statuses where it's like, they're trying to take my guns away, blah, 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 and like, people...
I'm voting for Trump because he's going to make America great by deporting all the illegal immigrants.
There's always shit like that, and I'm always like, dude, like... Just chill with that. And like no one's trying to take your guns away. Like, they just want to like control them.
They want to control.
Nobody's trying to take your guns away. Like, and I like, people are always like, you're just a fucking libtard. You're just a fucking idiot Democrat. And I'm like, you know what? And how amazing is it that we can have this conversation? If you went to the Middle East, you wouldn't be able to have this conversation with somebody. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to talk about politics with somebody. You know what? I respect you for being a Republican. And I certainly respect your freedom of speech. If anybody holds the Constitution at heart, I am probably one of the most weirdly patriotic people because I believe in the founding fathers. I believe in the stuff that they were doing because I believe in, like, hey, they're misfits, they're idiots, they're rebel rousers, and that's exactly what I love. Yeah. But, like, people take them too seriously sometimes, and it's a little fucking like, eh. And, like, I'm always like, listen, like, you're a Republican, I'm a Democrat. I respect you for being Republican. I understand your freedom of speech. I understand what you're saying. I don't want to give you a hard time. You're perfectly allowed to fucking yell at me, and I'm just as fine to yell at you. I've had, like, paragraph-long arguments with people, and I'm just like, at the end of the conversation, you know what happens? Like, it was a good debate. Good talk. I enjoyed this. I enjoyed talking to you. It's interesting knowing your side. I liked learning your side. I hope you liked learning my side. And it was interesting. You know, we both have something to think about. And then I leave. And you know what? 95% of those gun-wielding Republicans who are like, I'll fuck you. Like, you're a piece of shit. Stupid liberal. After you say something like that, they'll be like, that was pretty interesting. Yeah, that was a good talk. Like and they become really fucking normal. And they're just like, they're normal people. And they'll just be like, yeah, you know what? Maybe I will think about it next time, and I will think about gun control, and I will think about what you said. And I've had people, like, message me and be like, I'm sorry, like, I'm sorry I said stuff. Like, we both had some pretty good points, and I'm like, you're right, because both sides have good points. Both people will lie, both people will say bullshit, both people will slam people with facts. It's just how it works, and I think it's hilarious that that's how the government works. Yeah, that's how the world works. In America, like, I hate people who bitch about stupid shit. I understand you can talk about gun control all you like. You can talk about stuff it's infiltrating your government. When people are like Gamergate, like investigative journalism about video games, it's like video games are sexist. Nintendo is sexist because they fucking Mario isn't female. Like there are people who are like this, and it's like, buddy, go to Iraq, go to Afghanistan, preach to these people, tell these people about Gamergate. You're not gonna fucking tell the fucking people of Afghanistan, go complain to these people about how hard America is. Because it's funny, because these people are like, we're in a tyrannical government. These people are worse than Hitler, and it's like, since you can say you have a tyrannical government, you know you don't. No, yeah. Because if you said you had a tyrannical government and a tyrannical government, you'd disappear. You wouldn't even die. You would just vanish. Yeah. People in China are like, I hate fucking blah. And they just disappear. Yeah. And, like, even if it's something small, they'll even if it's like, I don't like these new taxes, they'll vanish. Yeah, and they'll never be heard from again. Like there are some governments where, like, you fart the wrong way, you'll vanish. Yeah. Yes. You'll go, it's offensive. And they'll fucking kill you. Vanish. They'll just pop you off and make you go away. Yeah. But I'm serious. Like, go to Afghanistan. Complain to these people. You're not going to talk to these people about fucking Gamergate when the guy over the fucking hill is screaming Allahu Akbar, running at you. Akbar? Means God is great. Yeah. But, like, running at you. Like, I would love to see, like, the fucking hipster put him in Afghanistan and have him be like, in America, it's awful. Like, people are mistreated every day. And these fucking people will be like, mistreated how? Tell us about it. Because these people think America is probably, like, a very interesting place. Yeah. And they're like, yesterday, I heard a guy call someone black, and I told him to check his privilege. And that's the problem. That's the issue. Because you know what? Like the same person who was like, oh, really? How's America like bad? People in the immigrant times, people coming to Ellis Island thought America was paved with streets of gold. Yeah. That was what people thought, and they came here, and it was not that. No, it was these people didn't complain. Yeah. Because you know what? Like, it was better than fucking Italy. It was better when with Mussolini fucking rounding up your family members and killing them. They didn't complain. Just for like. And what's fucked up is what's offensive today is not offensive tomorrow. Yeah. And what's offensive tomorrow is offensive today. It's weird. Like, I've literally been with people, and I'm like, oh, that guy's black, and they'll be like, African American, and they'll look at me like I said something offensive. And you know what? Yeah, for a while, black was an offensive term. Yeah. But it's really how you say it, because people will be like, oh, they're black, and they would say it aggressively. With a negative but if I'm like, he's black, because you know what? I have a lot of black people who agree with me here. So fuck me if I'm being racist. Fuck me if you don't agree. I've heard people be like, oh, he's African American, and the guy's like, I'm from Jamaica. But he looks black. Yeah, he looks African. So you know what's better? calling them black.
Yeah,
because if you're black, you could be African American, you could be Jamaican, you could be from Haiti.
Yeah.
You could be from Canada, because there are French Canadian black people there.
Yeah, I like
a lot of the French Canadian people in Canada are black.
Yeah,
Chris Pierre, French Canadian.
Well, I call him a Canadian.
Canadian.
Yeah, because he's Haitian and Canadian.
Yeah.
And
you know why? Because Haiti was French. It was owned by French people.
Oh yeah.
But like, it's weird because like, you know what? Like that would be like, white is offensive. I want to be called Caucasian. It doesn't work that way. Okay, then. Because you know what? If you're white, you're Italian, you're Irish,
English,
you're English, you're Anglo-Saxon, you're German,
Scottish.
Because you know what's racist? If someone came up to me and they were like, "Hey, fucking Dago," then that's racist. Because that's an offensive term for Italians. And then I would be like, "Fuck you." In the ass. Get fucking bent.
Get bent, you do.
Sit on it and spin. Like, but you know what? Coming up to someone and being like, "You're white," that's not offensive. You know what? People are coming up with all this weird shit. It's like, oh, straight is offensive now. We call them cis. Wait. Cis is the new term for straight people. And you know what? Cis did not even mean straight when it meant something. And it's weird because like I know people who are like, gay is offensive. But I've heard people call themselves gay for years.
Wait, hold on. Since when was fucking being called straight offensive?
It's new. Because I'm serious. Like, I'll literally be like, I'll go online and it'll be like, these are offensive now. And it's like, what? Like, that wasn't offensive yesterday?
It's like straight, gay.
Yeah, straight. Because you know what's funny, though?
Normal.
All of those terms, where the fuck did they come from? For gay people, for racism. Like, the N-word.
Yeah.
The N-word was made to be racist. The N-word came from the word Niger, which is where black people came from in Africa.
Yeah, Nigeria.
Nigeria, yes. But gay, faggot, and queer. 3 words that had absolutely nothing to do with homosexuality, and they became offensive.
Yeah, like faggot, I know.
Faggot is a bundle of sticks.
Or like a cigarette.
Well, that's fag. There's a difference. Yeah. Fag is a cigarette. Faggot is actually a bundle of sticks. Yeah. But faggot was something people did call each other as an offensive term, but it didn't mean gay. Yeah. Because a bundle of sticks, you're worthless. You're as worthless as a bundle of sticks. It's pretty much the insult. You're a faggot. You know, like you're just a bundle of sticks. You're worthless. Gay meant happy. Queer meant unusual. When did all of these things become offensive? And why? Who was the first person who just got so mad at a gay person? They were just like, "You're faggot!" And they're just like,
"What?"
Yeah, and they were like, "A bundle of sticks? Why?" And they're just like, and then I'm sure that was the reaction. They were like, "A bundle of sticks? Like, why? What?
Like,
why?"
I'm confused.
And then eventually, I guess people kept saying it, and they were like, "No, it's derogatory. I guess people will affiliate gay people with faggots."
Yeah.
But like, I say faggot, and you know what? When I say faggot, I'm not calling you gay, because you know what? There's nothing wrong with being gay. There's nothing wrong with it. It's not putting someone down. The only way something is offensive is if you let it put you down. And I really believe that. Because you know what? Black people go up on the street and they say, "What's up, nigga?" You know, they say that. It's not offensive to them because you know what? They're not holding the power behind the offensiveness. People are like, I see gay people who are like, "He's a faggot." And like, you know what? It's not offensive because
they're not using it hatefully.
They're not using it hatefully, and because they are the derogatory term, they feel like they can use it justifiably because they are that.
Yeah.
You know? But like you know, it doesn't work that way with some people. If I'm an Italian and I walk up to an Italian, I'm like, "What's up, fucking you dago ass motherfucker?" They'll still look at me and be like, "What the fuck did you say?" and beat the shit out of me. Like
it's a dude, calm down. I'm Italian.
Yeah, but they don't fucking they don't know that, and they don't care. Like they'll beat you up maybe because they're Italians and they're naturally angry people. They are very aggressive. You know, there's actually proof. If you have countries and nationalities that have onions and garlic in their diet, that eat a lot of onions and garlic, are naturally more aggressive. Have you heard this?
No.
And Italians eat a lot of onions and garlic. And Spanish people do too, and they have very feisty. They're very feisty, very scrappy people.
Yeah, feisty personalities.
Yeah, and like Irish people too. They eat a lot of onions and garlic.
I know.
And Scottish people do too.
I know at my job. I know a Filipino.
They're interesting people.
I forget.
Because they're Asian, but they're like not.
Yeah.
It's like really weird.
You know
what fucking? Filipino. Yeah, what is he? Because Filipinos are like really dark.
Yeah, no, yeah, he's like Puerto
but
Rican.
so can Chinese people.
Yeah, Puerto Rican.
Okay.
He's Felix.
Like
Cool. Yeah, coolest guy I've ever worked with. Fucking like believes in aliens and all that shit.
They're
It's
funny.
Like,
They're funny people. I think aliens are real. I totally believe aliens. There's to believe that we are the only fucking thing in the entire universe. By the way, universe is infinite.
Yes.
Like, no, that is not the fucking case.
No, we are in a like our galaxy is in like a giant fucking like
our galaxy. Our galaxy is literally like in this room right now. Our galaxy is one fucking atom.
It's
compared to the infinite amount of atoms that could be in this room right now. Is it scary to think about? Kinda.
Yes. Like
if aliens ever came to Earth, who knows? Do you ever wonder, like, what if aliens came to Earth and they landed in like a? Because like in alien movies, they always land in America, and Americans are always like, "Hello, welcome," you know, like, and then there's like a war starts out.
Yeah.
What if aliens like landed in Russia and the Russians just like shot them on sight? It was just. And they were peaceful. They came and they're like, "We come in peace." And they're just like, "Boom, boom, boom!" We just fucking killed them, and they were just like, "Oh,
oh."
Like the Zadians from Fallout.
Like my dad brought this up. I have to talk
I'm so
about
fucking
this.
hungry. We should go to get something to eat after this.
Yes.
Because I have $11. And I'm ready to blow it on some shit. Dude, we have a KFC right down the road. We have a Taco Bell, two stores down. We have fucking TGI Fridays. We have Applebee's. We have so much shit. We have so much shit. We can even deliver. We can even order a pizza if we fucking want to. For Papa John's.
Yeah, that works.
Fucking Papa, sweet Papa.
We be popping.
Papa John's is the probably the best meme I've ever seen in my entire life. That guy lives in a fucking mansion. Have you not seen this?
No, well, I don't think I have.
I'm sorry to cut off your story.
No,
Ladies and gentlemen, do you understand the implications of this? Hours of time spent on his industry. Papa, Big Papa John, and his 4 kids and wife live in a 40-acre house with its own swimming pool, miniature golf course. He lives in a castle.
Yeah.
It's pretty much a house that a medieval monarch would have lived in. He's the only guy who has stock in his company. That's how he gets all of this wealth. How else does a fucking pizza guy get this much money?
Yeah, exactly.
All of his money comes from the fact that he's the only guy who owns stock. Good pizza, better ingredients, Papa faggots. He's an asshole though, because he does not give his workers health care. He doesn't. He's an ass. He's a douchebag. Papa, I love you. You're an asshole. I'm gonna keep eating your pizza, but you're a fucking dick. He's probably not listening to this. He's got better things to do. But listen,
like, run a business.
Papa, come on the show. I want to have Papa John on the podcast. Anyone, if someone listens to this and they know Papa John, tell him that we want him on the podcast.
Yeah. By the way,
I want to sit down. I want to talk to him. Yeah. I want to sit in his mansion house, and I want to be like, Papa, when you die in this mansion house, and you're buried in your
grotto
pyramid behind the Great Walls of Papa John,
where it's just
where there's historical artifacts that you've collected as a status symbol and not for the historical relevance. Who will carry the legacy? Who will carry the legacy of Papa?
You've got
Papa John's is still alive. Yeah. This business started in the 40s. I guess his dad started it. Yeah. He's still around. Colonel Sandy's been dead since like 1980.
Yeah, and now they have like Norman what's his face and like the one of the Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, Norman. They have Norman now.
Yeah, Norman what's his face?
Norm.
I don't remember his fucking last
Norm
name.
the Genie from Fairly Odd Parents. That's all I know him from. We should order Papa John's and eat it on the podcast.
Yeah.
Taste test Papa. What do you got on your pizza, by the way? What's your favorite pizza topping? What do you think Hitler's favorite pizza topping would have been?
I'm running 2 different things right now through my mind.
Jew meat?
That's actually like the racist.
Well, no, because you know he was a vegetarian.
No, I didn't know that actually.
Yeah, Hitler was a vegetarian. He also had irritable bowel syndrome. So those are 2 things you have to take into consideration when you consider his pizza topping.
So
I know a lot about Hitler.
So wait, no.
I know too much to the point where like I bring these things up and people are like, I think you're You have a problem.
What? Like, no, it's.
I've always wanted to own like a Nazi officer uniform and just wear it around my house. Not because I don't want to go out in public and people be like, "What the fuck?" I just want to wear it around my house just to wear it and just be like, just sit on the couch and watch TV, just like wear it.
Honestly,
people will be like, "What the fuck?"
Honestly, I could see like a skit series of that. I was just like.
You remember?
Have
you ever seen It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
Yes.
Remember the one episode where they find out their grandfather's a Nazi?
Yeah.
And like they burn the uniform and they're like, wasn't there a hat? And it goes to Charlie and he's wearing the hat and eating cereal.
Yeah. It's like Dennis goes up to no, Matt goes up to Dennis.
Your grandfather's a Nazi.
Shows a picture in his just your grandfather's a Nazi. And it's just like a picture of like just Dennis, just in that Nazi uniform.
I got a hypothetical for you.
What's up? 43.
Hitler comes into power. This is robot Hitler comes back.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. What if Germany won World War II, and by some miracle they've owned everything. They do own all of it. The entire world is theirs.
Yeah, everything.
And it's many years down the road. Hitler's dead, and it's now.
Mm-hmm.
And you are born in America. You're allowed to be an American, but you're just pretty much a German citizen. You have to follow their rules. What would you do? Because there's an Amazon series now about this, about like it's 2016, and Nazis still rule the world. So what would it's called like the Tomorrow Law or something? But what would you do? Do you think you'd be like a freedom fighter? Or do you think you'd just like sit there and be like, I'm fine with this? If it was like, because like think about it, you get paid vacation. You get manual leave. You get
maternal leave.
You get maternal leave. You get lunch breaks on your work. You work your 9 to 5 shift. You go home.
I honestly don't know. I've actually that not once has that ever come across my mind.
It's weird to think about. I mean, like, clearly, there's going to be no Jews. There's going to be no black people. There's going to be no mentally disabled people. Pretty much eugenics. Yeah. Only the
apparently the pretty people.
The best, well, not the pretty, just like the people who are white people. And people who are white and like smart pretty much get to live. So like, what do you think about that? What do you think it would be doing? I might have even existed, because my father was dark. He was a darky. He was monkey monk in the darky bunch, darky dark in the monkey bunch. No, he was a native. For those of you who don't know, I was adopted. My father, if you're listening, Dad, I don't know who you are, because I was adopted at a very young age.
Yeah, Mom, Dad.
From what I've described to him, he had long black flowy hair and a ponytail and dark skin with brown eyes. He looked very Native American, and my mom looked like me. I'm not kidding you. Like me and my sister look very similar, and like apparently we are just a spitting image of our mother. Like my mom had brown hair, brown eyes.
Yeah, brown hair, brown eyes.
Dark brown hair, dark brown eyes, and just like the same skeletal features. I got everything from my mom. It's from my dick. Got that from my dad. Got a big floppy wiener.
Mind you, this is what I have to deal with on a daily basis.
This is what you have to deal with every fucking day. You have to deal with my wiener on a daily basis. I'm kidding.
No, that's
small and scary. It's
Small
fucking all
scared?
mangled. It's like a pig's tail. It's all squirrely and.
You've got a duck dick?
Yeah, I get to pull it and it's like boing, and I can like bounce off of it, like Tigger on his tail. The wonderful thing about Tigger is.
I really wish we were like filming this too, so that way
they can see my face.
Yeah, they can just see like our
like
faces
creepy
and
fucking
like,
look I give you. Like,
it.
Oh, anyway,
we talked a lot about fucking politics.
It's time about name that sound. What's this sound? If you can guess a walrus coming, you win $10,000. Come by www.nortapurr.fuckbot.com. Pick up your prize. All right, another hypothetical. We don't do the fighting anymore.
Yeah.
We don't. I brought this up, and we've been doing politics for a while.
Yeah.
Who would win in a fight? RoboCop or Marty McFly?
RoboCop.
Why?
He's a fucking cyborg. Why the fuck not?
Do you even know who Marty McFly is?
Yeah, from Back to the Future. They,
You
the,
wouldn't stand a chance.
no, yeah, no, not even.
That was a fucking stupid question. All right, you do one.
Give
me a one, and because I like to really dissect these. I could be on fucking death battle with my knowledge of stupid shit. I'm a fucking idiot. I'm dumb. Did you see the new Death Battle, by the way, which was Pokemon versus Digimon?
Oh yeah.
Sad.
Charizard got fucking ripped.
Yeah,
hard.
it was really like damaging to your childhood. It really fucked you up. I do like Pokemon a lot more than Digimon, but Digimon are way more stronger than Pokemon.
Yeah.
I think any Digimon could probably beat any Pokemon.
Yeah.
Because like they when they evolve, sometimes they're like the size of fucking buildings.
Yeah. and like we had like that one episode, that one like now banned episode of Pokemon where like the Tentacruel was the size of fucking Godzilla. And
I actually had that. I had that episode on VHS. But yeah, who do you think? Give me a hypothetical. Hypothetical fight. What? Oh, all right. Fuck, I'm leaning on it too hard. We have a nice red fall leather. Faux leather. Fuck, I keep getting it wrong. Go ahead.
You keep trying to pronounce the entire fucking word.
Fall. Well, because it's French.
Yeah, it's
like le doll or le doll. Well, how do you say that? Le doll? Is that le doll?
It's L-A apostrophe D.
Oh, it's like A-U-X, yeah. Fucking French people.
The A-U-X is
you fucking cheese-eating surrender monkeys. Fucking speak English, even in French land. I want to hear it.
French land?
I want my American fries back. I want a burger. And I want American fries. I don't want your
Freedom
French fries. I want your fucking French fries. And I want your fucking Statue of Liberty. Do you think she's naked under that dress? She is French.
Probably, but then again, she's always got like a.
Would you fuck the Statue of Liberty?
No.
You would. You're gonna say the Grand Theft Auto thing, the big beating heart?
The giant beating heart with like that's chained to it.
Would you fuck the green M&M?
No.
I would. Anyway, fight. Give me a fight.
God, fucking damn.
All right, you wanna know why I would fuck the green M&M?
Yes.
Because she's chocolate. You could just fuck her and get a snack. And she's sexy. She's hot. She takes her skin off, and you can fuck her. She's chocolate. You don't even need a pussy. You could make a hole by eating it, and you could just ram your weenie in there. Feel like solid milk chocolate. Give my special cream filling.
You most likely you'd like almost break your dick.
No, if it's like soft chocolate.
Oh yeah, soft chocolate.
You gotta eat her.
Yeah.
Lick her up. Give me a hypothetical fight. We've done quite a few.
Yeah.
So I'll tell you. I'll tell you. I know the ones we've done. So.
Give
me a stupid one.
It was like Hulk versus.
Hulk versus Doomsday.
We
did Hulk versus Bane.
Yeah, we just really realistically.
We did Goku versus Superman, which has changed.
Yeah, like twice.
Over the time, I really no, because Superman won both.
Yeah.
I really think he would win. Because Superman is really fucking strong. He's almost too overpowered.
Are we talking about prior to Infinite Crisis?
I mean, Superman in general. I mean, like no matter what, he's because they put it perfectly. Goku's mission in Dragon Ball is to get stronger. Mm-hmm. That's his mission. All through the Dragon Ball series, all through Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, he's always like struggled with his opponent. Mm-hmm. He's always had some kind of thing to deal with. Superman's story is him trying to fit in. He's too powerful, so he can't fit in with normal people.
Yeah, he's trying to like nerf himself.
So like, yes, he is trying to be civilized and not be like fucking hi Lois and high five her and break her in half. He's trying to be more normal, while Goku's trying to be stronger. So their stories are so different.
They're going in like opposite directions.
Yeah, like Goku always will have limits. Superman does not have limits. The only way you can fucking up Superman is kryptonite, or destroying the sun, or putting him under a red sun. Those are the three things that can stop him. Mm-hmm. And like they said, Goku won't let his opponent be weakened. He does like to fight them at full power. He even it's been shown time and time again. He always lets his enemy get to full power before he fights them.
Yeah,
like he did it with Goku or with Frieza. He let Frieza go gold Frieza, and like the new movie.
Yeah, like.
He always does it. And he wouldn't let Superman be. Fuck it. He wouldn't let him be poopy.
Yeah.
Because Muhammad Ali has beaten the shit out of Superman.
Yeah. Like I know. We talked about this.
Oh, and magic. He's weak to magic. So if you fuck up Superman with magic, you can kill him. He's extremely weak to magic.
So wait.
So
wait, hold on.
so the pole that Goku uses could kill him.
Yeah.
Because that's magic.
Oh yeah. The
infinite pole is magic. It would hurt him. That's why Superman is shit at fighting people like Shazam and Black Adam and Zatanna and.
Oh yeah, Zatanna's like the magic chick.
People are always like, who'd win a fight, Thor or Superman? Thor, because Thor uses magic. Hammer. Like that's the only way he wins.
Yeah,
like
it's with Thor like Thor versus Superman. It's Thor just by the hammer.
Just by the hammer, and the fact that he is a magical being. He's a god. Yeah. Even if he punched him, his body, his makeup is magic. Yeah. Everything about him is magic.
Which, by the way, Vsauce did. I feel which channel. It was like I think it was like Vsauce 2 or 3. They looked at like Mjolnir, which is made out of a white star.
It's a star. So it was a supernova.
Yeah, which
depends. I don't know if the Marvel universe is just like the
regular
myth, because they are different. The myth is different than the universe.
Yeah, like with Thor with like the white star.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, first off, Thor has to like have some sort of like magic resistance, like insane gravity resistance against a white star.
Well, what happens in the comics and in the myth too is Thor. And they mention it in the movies. Only who is worthy can wield the hammer of Thor.
Yeah.
So if you are pure of heart, if you are of good intention, if you are doing the will of the gods, you can wield the hammer. Which is why Steve Rogers moved it in the movie. In Age of Ultron, when he's pulling it, he moves it a little. And Thor like gets a little scared and is like, uh-oh.
No, and then like Vision
picks it up
holding it.
Because Vision is made with the technology of
like adamantium
of the well no
vibranium.
He's but he's built with it. His magic holds him together. The magic of Asgard holds him together.
Yeah. So
the jewel in his head is the jewel from Loki's staff.
Oh. All right,
so like he has the magic of like, the gods, and he is worthy clearly. But Thor also wears the belt. Not a lot of people know about this, but the belt increases his super strength. His belt gives him his strength and all that shit.
Yeah.
But like Hulk can't pick up the hammer.
No.
Like.
Okay, hold on. Realistically,
no matter how strong he is, he can't.
Okay, hold on. Then again, realistically, do we really want the giant green abomination that can punch people and make them explode? That can essentially punch a giant flying snake in the face and stop it.
Yes.
Really holding a hammer that can summon lightning storm.
Yes.
Hold on, hold on. That's like every barbarian character I've ever played just like using magic.
Yes.
It's always going to be a bad idea.
Yes. His penis was out. Anyway, you still giving me a hypothetical, you piece of dick ass. It doesn't have to be comics. It could be
all right.
It doesn't have to be something I know about. You're the Magic the Gathering guy, so
it's.
If we were to do something, we would respectively. But it has to be a good match too. It has to be something that's like this person clearly would fight this person.
Okay.
And like, it has to be thought out, smart.
Yeah. I mean, I could do, Emrakul or Progenitus.
I don't know. Yeah, those people are.
Okay. I've got to explain. Alright, so I've got to explain.
Is it magic?
Yeah, it's Magic the Gathering.
Is he a dragon?
Progenitus is a Hydra avatar. Emrakul is an Eldrazi.
I remember. Yes, I do remember. You did tell me about them. It's hard to do. It's hard to do them though. It's hard to do magic cards because
not.
There's no history of them. Like a Marvel character has a history. He has like a battle thing. Yeah. The magic cards have the myth, but like the character themselves is like
it's not like fully fleshed out. It's
he's just like, oh, he did this once. He's relevant, and then he has like an attack thing, So it's like who knows? Magic the Gathering is like kind of up in the air. You don't know. People like Garuk have history because they have a myth history. The Planeswalkers have histories.
But like some of the other ones like Emrakul, like the Eldrazi, Progenitus, Nahiri. No, not Nahiri. Like other cards like that. You have to go digging for it, and I mean, like sometimes like the history isn't even all there. It's not. It's like maybe like a paragraph and that's it. In chronological order, it's like this is an Eldrazi. Eldrazi's are creatures from the
Eldrazi Talon.
No, from the Blind Eternities, which is the space in between planes, which the planeswalkers have to travel through and risk, running into them and dying. And
it's like FTL.
Yeah, pretty much. It's
just a load of shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's barnacles. Barnacle. Who win a fight? Hulk or Squidward tentacles from SpongeBob?
Okay, hold on. Who would win in a fight? Mayor Adam West.
Mayor Adam West.
Or Adam West's Batman.
They're the same person. Adam West would probably punch himself in the face. The mayor would probably punch himself in the face and knock himself out. Batman would just be like, I don't fucking know. Alright, I'm trying to think of like a real good one. I'm trying to think of a real one. I want you to ask one, but I'm trying to think now.
Trying to think of one we haven't done yet.
I'm trying to think of one we haven't done.
And one that's also like common knowledge.
It could be talked about.
Yeah.
Well, what's your expertise? You're good at the fantasy stuff.
Yeah, I know a lot more like fantasy stuff. Like was it Magic the Gathering?
Skyrim.
Yeah, Skyrim like Tolkien style stuff.
Yeah. Who do you think will win a fight? Legolas or the guard that took an arrow to the knee? No, it's this other one.
Let's be honest here. Legolas put the arrow in the guard's knee. Let's be honest here.
I like how people still today don't know what that means. It means he got married.
Yeah.
People still are like, oh, he must have taken a literal arrow to the knee. Yeah. It's like, no, fucking dude got tied down. I like how your guy can get married and be like, fuck you, I'm adventuring, and leave. Adventuring. And when you come back, she's like, hello, my love.
Yeah. You could also marry dudes in there.
You can marry Jarl, the female Jarl, and then you can fucking sell her out to the Stormcloaks, and she'll still be like, see you at home.
Wait, which one?
I think she's the College of Winterfold. She's that Jarl. The one that's like lives in the town of Winterfold. It's a female, and you can romance her and marry her.
Like Raven Blackbriar.
Yeah, you can marry her, and then like she's an Imperial. You can have the Stormcloaks take over her fucking place, and she'll still be like, see you at home, my love, and leave. And it's like, all right, bye. Even though I just fucking slaughtered your entire village of people.
Yeah, like I'm like, wait.
It's so funny.
I'm thinking of like the former.
Who win a fight?
Of Skyrim or
Manslayers, transgender Jarl Balgruuf, or Alduin? Remember, Jarl Balgruuf is ballin'.
Balgruuf, strictly because of the fact that just Balgruuf.
What are you doing, dressing like a damn woman? I am not a man, nor am I a boy. Funny. Yes, funny. The old boys at France used to look at me. They would say, Balgruuf, show us that pussy. Alright, I'm trying to think of a good one. We're getting off track. Who this? Is Nigel still over? Yes.
Oh, your girlfriend?
My gal pal.
God, I'm trying to fucking think.
Yeah, I'm drawing a blank here. It's hard to think of them.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Fuck off. Alright. Who do you think will win in a fight?
Me.
No. Natsu from Fairy Tail, who's a dragon slayer who uses dragon slayer magic, or fucking Alduin.
Alduin is weird because he does have so much of a build up to him. Because they're throughout the whole game, they're just like, oh, he's unkillable. He's like the fucking world devourer. When he comes, it's the end of the world. Like it's such he has such a build up to him, and then you kill him like that, and it's just
you get help.
You don't, but you get helped by the three people who fought him before, right? But also, can't you only kill him if he's in that weird realm?
Yeah, in Sovngarde.
Yeah. Do you think your fairy tale dude could put him in Sovngarde and then travel there and kill him?
I honestly I have no idea. All I know is that he could breathe fire and
because he's a wyvern, right?
Yeah.
People don't understand the differences. I did have to explain it to my girlfriend. People think I'm such a fucking dork. Go ahead if you really want to. Explain the thing.
Oh yeah. Okay. So
wyverns. What's the difference? Wyverns have no arms, right?
Yeah.
That's their thing.
Okay, so there's
My girlfriend
wyverns.
said you can stay overnight.
No. There's wyverns, Bavarian dragons,
Faggots.
and the Nazgul.
What about the Chinese?
And,
What are they
and
considered?
worms.
Are they worms?
Worms.
Yeah.
Wyverns are two-legged.
Yeah.
Their wings double as their forearms.
Yes. So that's what Alduin is. That's what
Yeah,
all the Skyrim dragons are, by the way.
It's
They're
just
all
simple,
wyverns.
Yeah. Simple, just retexturing.
What isn't and then there's drakes, right? Because
then drakes are an offshoot.
drakes are offshoot of wyverns, right?
Yeah.
Because isn't Smog?
Smog is
a drake. They call him a drake, but he's a wyvern.
Yeah, he's like they're
in the movie they call him a drake.
Yeah, he like drakes are like that weird,
but
like,
in
kind of smaller offshoot.
In the book, I'm gonna point out that I don't know, I didn't see the parts of Smog in the movies. 'Cause I didn't see those movies. But in the book and in the older film, the cartoon by Rankin and Bass, he had arms. He had four. He had four arms. He had arms and legs. Yeah, and wings. And he slept on the pile and like snuggled up like a doggy.
And then there are drakes, which are which are basically like Smog. Then there are the Bulgarian dragons, which the best option I could come up with is Charizard. Technically, he's not
a dragon.
Technically, he's not a dragon, but if you look at him,
Dragonite.
Yeah, Dragonite. They
like the ones that stand up. They're more humanoid.
They have Bulgarian dragons are they have their wings and forearms are separate.
Yes.
Yeah. Then there are the Nazgul.
His name is Lizardon. Get it right.
Lizardon?
That's his Japanese name. Lizardon. By the way, for using home, Charizard or Charizard is Lizardon in Japanese. That's his Japanese name. Blastoise is Comex. Comex. That's what he says in the show. Anyway, go ahead.
And then the Nazgul, the dragon, the dragons that the ring wraiths.
Yeah. Ride. Dude, those are fucking sick.
Yeah. Those are Nazgul.
I thought the main ring wraith's death was such a cop out. I thought so.
The Witch Queen or Witch King.
Yeah, when she was like, "I'm no man," and then she kills him, and it's like, does that matter? Is that really like that big of a loophole? Like in the contract that he signed, it was like, "No man can kill you," and he's like, "Awesome, I'm immortal." And then she's like, "I'm a woman," and then he thought back to that contract, and he was like,
Fuck
me. My lawyer, Mr. Doifen, didn't look at that part hard enough.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'm going to talk about something really important about the dragons. Or not about dragons, about Pokemon. Because you made me think about Pokemon. So in the games, the Pokemon make noises. They scream. Yeah, they do things. They're like, they make noises. That was terrible. In the show, they say shit. So it's Charizard. It's like Charizard. The guy, like the fucking discoverer of all these Pokemon, what a lazy fucking dick. What should we call this Pokemon? Squirtle. Well, Squirtle. We should call it Squirtle then.
Yeah.
That's what he did for every single Pokemon. None of them are different.
Yeah. Just took their name. Yeah. So where do you? Lax? Snorlax. There we go.
Yeah. Because they do say Snorlax. Like, they do, like, what a fucking lazy dick you are.
Yeah, like realistically, it was probably Oak who
You think he's like the... You think he's the innovator? He found them all?
I'm not sure.
He only knows of the 151.
Yeah, 100.
Which I might as well... Which I add. It's funny. You can't even catch them all.
Yeah, you have to,
You need to trade. You need to trade and, like...
Yeah, which fucking sucks.
Because you can't get Gengar, Alakazam, or Machamp, or Golem without trading.
Yeah.
So you need to trade to do those. And there are Pokemon that are in Pokemon Blue that aren't in Pokemon Red, and Pokemon that are in Pokemon Red that aren't in Pokemon Blue. And you have to trade to get them. And then you can get the full Pokedex. You know when you get the full Pokedex, apparently something happens. Like if you go back to him, he'll do something.
He has new dialogue. Oh wow, I'm impressed.
That's it.
It was just like 5 minutes.
Do you ever see the fucking picture of Gary where it's like there's only 8 badges in Kanto and Gary has 10?
Yeah.
And it's like it's from the anime and he has 10 badges and it's like, the fuck are you doing, Gary? You're counterfeiting badges.
You only need 8. I think technically
to beat the Elite Four.
Yeah, to get into the Elite Four.
Elite Four, amazing.
Yeah. By the way,
I love RPGs.
Yeah.
That's what I'm known for, I think. Because I always talk about my huge like love for RPGs.
Yeah. By the way, Ash,
Give it to me.
fucking Croc. He's like all the badges he's earned. All the badges he has.
That's why he's immortal.
Yeah, no, like all the badges he has.
He's
He
immortal
only
now.
earned like I think 3 of them. The other like
Yeah,
5
he did
are-
just get them.
Yeah, he got them
for
He
like
didn't,
being charitable.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh no, my door chick! Quick, get him!
You ever see
Alright, get his badge.
the Ego Raptor cartoon where he's like the lights go out and he's like Brock's like my fridge there's milk and eggs in it and then like Pikachu charges the light and the power goes back on and he's like thanks man, he's like thank you and he like fucking like gives him the badge and then like he's like at home and he's like and then his wife's like, dude, what's wrong? Are you having a bad day? And he's like, yeah, like I just think I did something today that I don't know if I should have. Because like Ash leaves and he's like, thanks, I'm gonna tell everyone I beat the Pewter City Team leader. He's like, well wait, you didn't beat me. And then the guy he's like, and then like he's like in bed and she's like, well, I know I can cheer you up and he's like, not now, I'm not in the mood. He's like upset. Go look it up, it's Ego Raptor. It's Pokey Awesome Part 2. And like he wakes up and there's like someone fucking his wife. And he's like, what the fuck? And he turns on the light and it's Ash and he's like, defeated now, bitch.
Yeah, that. Yeah, and then
so fucked up.
Yeah, and then actually like
Misty was like, what cartoon character made your pee go when you were little? Can be anybody. Just give me one. Any of them.
I had a
like when you were like the first person you saw on television, you were like, what the fuck?
Like
you got like that weird feeling.
The first person that gave me a slightly weird feeling. This is going back to like
when you were very
90s.
young. Yes, of course.
Yeah,
when
late
you were
90s.
young.
Was Karen from BattleBots.
I don't know who that is.
What BattleBots or
oh BattleBots
or no Metabots. Metabots. That's it.
I don't even know what Metabots are.
Metabots.
BattleBots. BattleBot.
No, Metabots was a. It was an anime where like these kids.
Oh, it's an anime. Okay.
Yeah, these kids could go up to just like stores. Could go up to stores, get like these robots that are supposed to battle each other.
Yes. Is that the cube?
That's
the guy's like all cubes.
Yeah. Cubes.
Yes. Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think I know what you're talking about. Maybe.
Yeah. Where
maybe.
Like Metabee. Like I think it's
Metabee.
Like
yeah.
Like that.
I fucking know.
Okay, mind you.
Jesus.
This kid's like 10, 12.
You got hot off the boy?
No.
Okay.
No. I'm describing the show now. Like,
yes.
Like, okay, mind you, these kids are like 12.
Yeah.
And like, you're letting them run around with robots that
could kill people.
Have them have like what? Like
it's like
the main one has like fucking rocket launchers.
Yeah,
for,
it's like what's it called? It's there was a game for that where you could actually build the battle bots and then you put them on like a card.
Oh yeah,
and they would fight each other and like if you lost, you took a piece off your battle bot.
Yeah.
I had that game, dude. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Metabee was the cube one. I liked him.
Yeah, the cube one.
Yeah.
Where like the dude could not eject the coin out of his thing.
When I was a little kid, I don't remember exactly who the first one was, but I remember seeing Space Jam in movie theaters.
Oh.
And Lola Bunny was just like
that one
too much. I felt like really weird. Because she was like made to be sexual.
Yeah,
she came out. She was like rubbing a basketball up, and she was like, "Hey boys," and it's like, what's happening to me? It's a bunny rabbit.
Yeah,
it's fucked up. It's bizarre.
Yeah. Oh,
I remember it being really fucking weird. Wow, we've been recording for a while, and I'm starving. So you know what? Sorry, there was no hypothetical, but next time we will fucking crank one out. I'm sure. We might even do another one after this and eat pizza. Who fucking knows? What time do you gotta be home?
Midnight.
All right.
So we could.
Or you could stay over. Who fuck cares?
We could film another one. I don't.
Yeah, sure. All right, we're gonna order food, and then we'll be back with another one. But that doesn't fucking matter because these will all be uploaded separate from each other. So I hope you enjoyed today's comic Nerdtasia. I am Nortapurr or JoJo. We don't even use our fucking. We don't even use our fucking stupid names anymore. I'm Nortapurr.
I'm Dr. Love 342.
Bye.
Dingus.
Fuck you.